everybody, and welcome back to Campfire Stories. Apologies for the late start, but we're ready to bring you back into the world of Defendus Academy. So please join us by the fire. Story. In our last story, the club fair was absolutely booming and getting ready to entice people into the various extracurriculars offered at Defendus Academy. We had our captain of the Defendus Dragon Turtles, Calathea, at her booth, trying to get people to sign up for tryouts, and of course, being challenged directly by Miss Glorious Skull Crush. To which she handily fight's still sanctioned, but you know that can be done at any point in time, as the tryouts will be following. The twins were hard at work getting their bakery club sorted out, and even though they had not at that point found a teacher to supervise them, it did not take very long for Piper to put out a dazzling performance that, for some reason, everybody around them knew they could. Odd. But, you know, sometimes magic does weird things. This caught the attention of pretty much everybody at the club, including Mr. Montgomery, who did volunteer to be the supervising teacher for said bakery club, but also caught the eye of one Reed Peer of the Defendus Dragon, long lost brother of the twins, who attempted to book it out of there as quickly as possible, but was seen by both his captain and his sister, who cornered him on both ends and questioned him about what exactly the hell was going on. To which he had revealed that he had gone to find the love of his life and settle down and marry a pixie princess from the Kingdom of Centel. And something that his parents not be very happy about. Although he did send invitations to the wedding, his siblings never opened it. In the meanwhile, Principal Defendus kind of sort of scooped everyone up that was part of the initial girl falling out of the sky situation, and brought him to his office to explain that he was a bit concerned for the pillars found within the Lux Forest Temple and the Tenebrae Forest Temple, as they were quite crucial to keeping the veil up, and would be sending these students to go and take a look at them to just make sure that they're doing okay. This would, of course, involve going through the wild side of the Lux Forest, but some people are used to Lux Forest. Some vowed never to go. However, that's not where we're going to pick up just yet. Do a bit of a meanwhile. We're going to open in a classroom of very rambunctious and very, shall we say, volatile students. Students with an innate ability of spell casting that may not have gotten a hold exactly of how to control it and direct it. And some have, and maybe choose to use it for equally rambunctious reasons. I will say, Ashlyn, that one thing that you do realize being very different from this class is a girl sort of cowering in the corner of the classroom, trying to avoid errant, on-fire paper planes and various sort of arcane shrapnel of spells being cast and experiments being caused. You notice Aubrey sort of just plastered up against the wall, doing her best to be as small as possible. Too many sights, sounds, and colors for her to notice you just yet, but you certainly notice her. What do you do upon entering?
I walk. I walk. Instead of going to see my people I would be acquaintances with, I decide to walk over to Aubrey and see how she's doing.
You get close enough that she notices you there, and he goes, "Oh, hey,
hey, take a deep breath. It's okay. I know these guys can be crazy, but it's fine. It's good to have a fresh pair of eyes, fresh, someone that you know, in this type of in this type of chaos and energy."
You're telling me?
Take some deep breaths. Take some deep breaths.
Okay.
It's okay.
I don't have a wand. I had one, but it's gone. One who doesn't talk took it from me.
I have it.
And so I don't really have how do you a focus?
That's called ADHD, babe.
She does call her wand Adderall. No.
My arcane focus Adderall.
My arcane focus is just a bottle of Adderall.
That's so good.
So, I mean, I'm gonna try this out, right? Because that's what Defendus said. Apparently, the closest to my skill set was sorcery, because it's innate. I definitely didn't study this. So it'll work.
It's always good to try. Everyone starts from somewhere. Even I started. It's always good to have a buddy when learning. And from any walks of life.
You see that the rigmarole and sort of loudness of the situation begins to dim as about, I would say, just under 6 foot in Ferris woman walks into the room, striking bright, cobalt blue mohawk, sort of, kind of, almost like a pale, like a sickly green skin, comes in, vest and, sleeveless, hot on, and immediately holds her hand above her head, snaps her fingers, and a wave of arcane energy shoots out and cancels every spell in the room. As you see various forms of paper and plastic and school utensils kind of drop to the as Miss Blue Spark looks over the classroom. Huh. So I see we can't continue, guys, to a classroom. Hey? Hey? Bunch of fucking animals want to run outside? Let's go run outside. Get to stepping.
I think Stoppy's had enough running outside. Please.
Everybody ends up getting up from their seat. The most orderly you've ever seen this classroom. Because Miss Blue Spark is not one to be plucked with. This is the head of House Tamashi. This is the head of Soul itself. There is a consistent crackle in the eyes of this woman as she is almost like an arcane conduit of energy. You get the feeling that this is partially, a cool way to kick off the year, and also partially maybe a way for her to get out some energy as well. Aubrey kind of slides up to you, Ashlyn. Is this typical?
From what I remember from last year, but it's fine.
Okay. Go outside. That's gonna be fine. Faces to... She leads you all out to the front and to the back fields of the school, where a door seems to be stood up of its own accord, braced and mounted on nothing. People go in front, behind the door. There is nothing in front or behind it. There is a single brass doorknob that seems like almost cartoonish. That is on only one side of the door, the side that you are facing as you come towards it. And she goes, "Okay, look. I'm also full of it. You know what? I think that it's very good to keep that childlike wonder when you get into your 20s and your 30s, slowly. Crises and realizing your own mortality. Because sometimes shit sucks. Let's make shit not suck. Here's your assignment." And she, this is a door that needs to be twisted and open. She kicks it open. Looking through the door, you can see what I can only describe as a massive, multicolor ball pit. And she goes, "Sorcerers have this innate ability to know exactly when a magic object near them." You, by the way, Ashlyn, when she says this, get an immediate flashback to the battle with the alligators and Aubrey jumping down and grabbing at a very specific branch. Also with comments saying that certain people were glowing. This is an innate sorcerer's ability that you can tell when there are magical creatures and magical items. And she goes, "There are 16 of you in this class. There are exactly 8 magical... Find them
really said pass fail.
And go. People immediately start fucking bum rushing for the door.
I take a leap.
You have your leap. You do. Yeah, you are the only fawn in this class. So you just like full like Mario jump over these fools. And you are in the pit. You also realize that you know who also isn't a fawn?
Aubrey.
The human girl you just left behind. As she just goes, "Okay, yeah, you have fun, I guess."
I should have grabbed her when I took the leap.
What is your spellcasting trick?
Casting trick. Oh. Trait. What's...
It should tell you on your character sheet, like when you make a spellcast roll, it'll tell you basically what your trait is. It's probably, I'll be honest, if you took the recommended stats, it's probably whatever on your sheet has a +2.
That would be
Instinct?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Let's go ahead and get an instinct roll from you then.
I'll be rolling 2 d12s, right?
Yes, 2d12s. Remember, we add them together. And make sure you know which one is your hope, which one is your fear.
Yep. That's a 12.
Okay, a 12 with...
Hey! That's a crit!
Oh, that's 2 6s.
No! 12 and 12!
Oh! Okay, remember, because you called it a 12. Remember that you're supposed to add them together.
That would be 24.
So that would be a 24,
Crit.
but you are right.
But
That
with
is
a
a crit.
Like the crit, because that's like
Plus
the 12.
2 would be a 26.
Yes. Well, I mean, a crit's a crit. You get in there. As people are still kind of stuffing themselves through the door, you have a good, like, 10 seconds in this pit just to yourself. Undisturbed, unending everything. And you're not able to only find one. You're able to find 2 of the 8 balls that are very much glowing. You get the feeling you could probably find more if you wanted to. And as they're kind of like shoving through, you catch a glimpse of this little, looks like a little mushroom. Kind of sneak between the legs of a bunch of them and just jump off and immediately get consumed by this ball pit.
Now it's really Mario.
You can see the balls starting to move as like this sentient line of movement seems to be making its way toward. Is there anything that you wish to do, or do you just kind of wait to see what happens?
The class clown in me wants to cast a spell, but the logical thing is I should get out of the way.
Are you going to try and kind of move out of this thing's vision?
Because it doesn't say I can't. I can try and take another leap.
You can. I will say that if you go for another leap, it's probably going to know where you are.
Yeah.
You can try and stealth, or you
Stealth
can
is-
try and meet this thing halfway, or you can cast a spell. It's all up to you.
What's my...
Is
What are we
leap just a
stealth
thing
under?
you can do? Like, it's not like you have to spend a hope or anything?
It's an
That's cool.
it's an ancestral trait. As
Ah, sweet.
being a fawn.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they can leap anywhere between close distance without having to make an agility roll.
Sweet.
That's why I was like,
I'm a fawn of this ability.
Oh,
you know what? Can I do something funny?
please.
Can I?
You
Like
might
they're coming
around.
towards me. Can I just jump and go behind the like like if this is him, I'm gonna try and leap over him and make them have to turn around to follow me.
And try and time it. Let's go ahead and get a knowledge roll. Let's see how well you can time the jump.
That's a +0. Okay. That is a 14 with fear.
Aim with feet. You're able to get a good leap over this thing as it's kind of coming towards you. And you land on the other side. And as you kind of step through, one of the balls kind of slips underneath your feet. And you are now on your ass at the bottom of this ball pit, sort of upside down, face to face with this mushroom creature. Sort of mushroom cap shaped like trilby. Full sort of like pinstripe suit. Like he's going for a fucking interview.
Oh my god.
And he just kind of goes, "What the hell? Why are you trying to do leaps in here? There's fucking balls." He sees that you're carrying two of them. And you can see that same sort of spark that you saw in Aubrey's eye. Same spark, you assume, appears in your eyes as well.
Mm-hmm.
And he kind of looks over at you and he goes, "Hey, look, let's be honest with ourselves here. Okay, I'm not exactly wrestling those out of your hands. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You're like 5 times as big. You say we make a deal.
Go on.
So, I'm part of a pretty lucrative betting process. You know, kind of like an underground mock sports betting area.
Oh my god.
And,
Go on.
well, maybe I could get you in, you know, starting intern, help you work your way up.
I'm not into betting.
No, you're not gonna be. Look, alright? Just like a drug dealer never fucking tastes his own merchandise, gambling ring don't bet their own money. You collect the money, bring it to me, and then whoever wins the bet gets a portion of it. The rest is kept for us. Capiche?
What's in it for me?
That would be the money. That I feel like I explained to you what was in it for you, and then you asked what was in it for you. So I'm wondering if you are the business partner I've been looking for, or if I should just look for these balls myself.
Why should I give you this ball?
Because it's called a transaction, sweetheart. This is how we do things, right? You help me, right? Right? Scratch the mushroom cap, I scratch your, like, goat's ass, or whatever it is that you are. Like, you know. Look, the metaphor's getting away from me here a bit. That's fine. Like,
Scratch my mushroom candle, scratch your...
Why would I let someone scratch my ass?
it's not literal. I am dealing with a bunch of amateurs. So, look, right.
Why would you trust me if you know me with money? No one trusts me with a lot of stuff.
Oh, here's the thing, right? Like, I put you in a bit of a probation, wherein you have the job of collecting the money and bringing it to me, bringing it to our treasury, where we divvy it up between the lot of us. And if you don't do that, or if you decide, like, hey, I'm going to take the money for ourselves, then, you know, that's when my people talk to you in a more private, discreet, and potentially more physical manner.
He's not a
You
fun
know
guy.
who I am. Have you
Touching
heard
each
the
other's mushroom
rumors
caps.
of who I am?
I don't deal in
That's what they're really
I don't
doing
deal
down
in
there.
rumors, sweetheart. I don't deal in gossip. Okay?
Last time I dealt with important stuff, I burnt it.
Can you burn gold credit? I don't think it's flammable.
Isn't it just like on our card, like our credit card thing?
Yeah, it's on the card, right? Like, really, you just have to. I can make flame retardant, like, receipts if you want. You know what? I look, and he gets cut off mid-sentence by, like, thank God there's no one here. And you just see, like, Aubrey just land in front of you.
Oh my gosh!
And she's like,
Hi, Aubrey.
hey, a lot more people are coming.
Yeah, do you want to head on out?
Head on out. We're supposed to find the balls.
I'll explain later. Can we get out?
And then she just looks up, and you can see training children of various college ages.
It's raining men.
Just hold on to me. Let's get out of here.
Okay.
I grab her and I make a leap out.
I am going to get you to make a strength check for me. You're definitely able to clear the distance, but let's see if you're able to do it with someone riding you. There's no other way that I could have put that, and honestly, I just figured that I had to march to the beat of that.
It was gonna be bad, no matter what.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Can you guys see my dog? No, you can't.
That'll be a 14 with fear.
14?
Again?
I'm
That's what you got last time. Okay, that's still...
A question for you. Does an 8...
No, it's a 13 with fear. I forgot the minus.
Oh.
Does an 8 beat your evasion?
Where's my evasion? Oh, no, it does not.
Okay.
It's a 10.
Oh, lucky you. You are able to get Aubrey out with you, no problems. And she goes, what the fuck? And you just hear, like, from beneath as this fungal creature is smushed on all ends by college kids. I won't forget this!
Oh no.
No.
I normally don't have to explain this much of the fucking process!
I think you made enemies with the mafia of school.
I think you might have actually moved into the negative social track for this particular NPC.
Fair.
Fair, but it's like,
But I mean, hey,
hey,
perfectly
I
valid.
confused it in time, which was actually my plan out character.
Just
I
like,
was like,
you confused the crap out of the poor dude.
It's
He's like,
It's just
"Ooh,
like,
she-
what is happening?
She got an extra one, like everything's good, like I can sweet talk her. And then he's just like, what are you not getting as part of the bucket? And then Aubrey smushed him. And then a bunch of other people smushed him.
Oh, you got smushed.
I had to mute because I was laughing too hard.
Okay, Dawn, are you
His
alive? Are
knuckle
you
got
still
smushed
alive?
by 1,000
Yeah,
students.
I'm alive.
I'm like,
Okay,
I
you
better
didn't.
look
What
We
a
don't
good
have to.
scene.
next time I see
We don't
them,
have to
I'll
freeze and we pause while you not be dying.
So we made it out.
Yes, you have made it out of the door. As Miss
can-
Blue Spark is just kind of sitting there, arms crossed, fucking restless leg syndrome going a mile a minute.
I hand the other ball to Aubrey.
And you see the spark in her eye go off. What about you?
I showed the other ball.
You're good. And Miss Blue Spark kind of sits back and goes, nice. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, they're gonna be down there for a while, especially if two of them are already. Oh, plus, I'll be honest with you. I like to do this every year, and the
I remember
nurse
from last year.
the nurse is gonna have an absolute shit fit, right? Because this turns into a
Especially
bloodbath
with
real
the
quick.
mushroom guy.
Sorry?
The mushroom guy got squished down there.
Killian got squished?
We have a name. Oh, my
that's-
friend wants to say hello.
She kind of peeks her head through the door. I think him moving is fine.
But he's not gonna
That could
be
be
happy with
involuntary muscle spasms, but I also don't know how the muscle structure of a
Rigor
fungal works.
mortis.
Neither do I. I'm a fawn.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good
I'm a
doggo.
friend.
Good doggo. Good doggo.
Doggo.
Doggo? Good doggo! Give boops to the doggo.
Oh, God.
So that was out of character. I'm like, there's a dog, and you say good doggo. I give it poops.
It is at that point that you see sort of one of those paper airplanes flying through one of the windows, closer to like the office of Principal Defendus, and it makes its way over to your area and sort of hovers directly in front of you.
That's for me. I should read it.
Aye, aye, Captain. I don't know what the hell's going on, so I'm just gonna sit here. You open the note to find the beautiful calligraphied writing of Principal Defendus, requesting you to his office immediately.
I go. Aubrey, will you be okay though? I need to go meet with principal. the headmaster.
I'm pretty sure holding this means I don't have to go back in there,
Yes.
so I'm gonna be fantastic. Did I
Good.
land on a mushroom man?
You're not the only one. Everyone has, except for me.
Did you get a power up?
Yeah, but so the problem is I think I pissed off a mushroom man that was waiting in line for the bathroom earlier.
You
Oh no, it's the
pissed him
same
off
guy.
too, so don't worry.
Okay. And you just see Miss Blue Spark kind of comes over and like punches Aubrey in the arm. And she's like, "Don't worry, kid. He tries to start anything with, I'll put him in a salad."
Aubrey, is it?
And Aubrey just kind of goes, I believe you.
If something ever happens, I'll also talk to a good friend, Aubrey.
Yeah, for sure. You make your way back into the castle and towards the office of Principal Defendus. It has been some time, while of the events of the last episode have gone on. You are actually catching the other 4 students as they are leaving Defendus's office.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Sorry I missed it. I was at class.
It's okay. You didn't miss an awful lot. I say just kind of like, you know, there definitely wasn't a whole lot that happened.
Let me guess. The ball pit situation?
Yes, and guess who actually got one this year?
This year.
I didn't get last year. You know me. I'm clumsy. I'm not the greatest. You saw me. Calthea? Aubrey's doing good. I gave her one of my 2 balls that I got.
Good.
Heads up, I might have gotten someone angry earlier. Yeah, Killian. You know, the little mushroom guy.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Do I know of Killian?
Be a knowledge roll.
If he starts anything, I'll put him into a salad.
He did it twice. This feels like a racist comment, y'all.
It's a little. It's a little racist. I'm not gonna lie.
No one likes him anyway.
6.
Yeah,
It's okay.
6 total. Yeah. 6 with what?
Hope.
Go ahead,
Take a
take your
hope.
hope point. It's not ringing a bell to you. Like again, he's mostly known for, you know, a secret underground gambling ring of mock sports matches, and you couldn't ask. So, like, it's
Yeah,
just
I'm
kind of like Killian.
Yeah, it's not as
I just
secret
wanted
as
to
he
let
thinks it
Calthea
is.
know just in case anything happens with me or Aubrey. But mostly Aubrey, because... But yeah, I just wanted to give you that update. Yeah, I actually got 2 balls during that. I'm happy, and like... I confused someone, though.
I'm gonna look
new.
at Ashlyn and just be like, 1 thumb up, and then 2 thumbs up.
The first day is always rough with the ball pit for anyone.
You can see as Defendus is stepping out of his office as well. He just kind of looks over at Calithea. It's really not secret. All I tells everybody about it. Also, gambling isn't illegal at Defendus Academy.
I'm sorry, this is Defendus talking?
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
like as he's stepping out, he's like,
Oh.
I don't understand why he keeps it a secret or thinks that it is. Gambling is not illegal here. You're all of age, so
I'm just not into gambling. I confused the guy.
yeah. I mean, it always confused me why it was like, oh, so dark and mysterious.
Like I said, the not so secret gambling ring. It's quite obvious. He does it every year, especially during tryouts.
Ah.
Oh.
That sounds fun. Just like, who's gonna get on the team? That's so good.
Oh, you do not want to see what the betting odds look like for Gloria making the.
Oh.
If she ever does actually make the team one year, whoever's betting on her for that is leaving rich as a motherfucker. He looks over at you. Miss Ashland, it's good for
Yes.
you to finally joining us, and glad to see you taking initiative in your first day of school. I trust you will all be able to catch Ashland up to speed as discreetly. And then, that you said you were going, I believe one of you mentioned Skippy's Diner? Fantasy Skippy's Diner?
Yes.
Yes, there's a reunion
Yes.
that they need to help facilitate.
Yes.
Out of character, why do I feel like Piper still has no clue about this? Like, no one's filled Piper in.
Exactly.
No, I don't. Yeah, we haven't exactly said why this is happening. It's just we're going.
I think Calthe mentioned it was like she said that was a treat for a 4-year club celebration.
Yeah, just everybody
Piper
just
knows.
lying to Piper for no reason.
Well, it's
Yeah,
not
pretty much
necessarily
whatever.
no reason. We just haven't said anything about. We just haven't said anything.
I mean, it's not really lying. We just haven't told her the truth.
You guys want to see something completely off topic?
Yes.
I'm looking at this old my D&D notebook, and like the calendars in here are from 2017 to 2020.
Oh god.
That's how old this notebook is.
The Rona notebook.
Anyway,
I think one of my favorite parts of the session so far is me just confusing the shit out of the mushroom guy.
Oh yes, that was
He
great.
has no idea
Iconic.
how to deal with
iconic.
whatever Ashland's deal is.
Does anyone know how to deal with whatever Ashland's deal is?
Almost never. But yes, you guys all
Alright.
congregate outside of Defendus's office as he kind of is gathering his stuff and heads out for the day.
Alex takes jacket, like black leather jacket they've got, pops it on, pops up the collar and walks.
So what are we supposed to be doing, guys? If someone wants to explain before we head to the diner?
We are checking out the temples in the two forests because the fact that Aubrey was able to end up here has the principal quite worried.
Gotcha.
So we're to check out the temples.
Yep. Very
Was there
important
a
plot
time-
point, or very important magical artifact. Let's just send some first years and the second years out to go investigate.
You know,
I look at everyone, just like,
Perfect.
you guys are first and second years. Just.
Well, to be fair, the only first years that are part of your troop are the twins.
yeah.
And Aubrey.
No, I said. Oh,
Aubrey's
Aubrey.
not
Yeah.
going with you, though.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess.
But yeah, no, Piper and Sonata are your only first years. Everyone else has been here at least a year.
Yep. Anyway, to Fantasy Skippies.
Yeah, are we going to Skippy's? Let's go to Skippy's,
Yes.
right? Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, I just start walking. You get at the mention of going to Skippy's diner, I just start walking over to Skippy's.
Okay.
Fantasy Skippy's.
And you do. Shaped very much like an old school tavern.
Oh.
With a sign out front of there's a massive sign of Skippy's Diner, and a smaller sign on the actual door itself that says "You meet in a tavern."
Here, that's so stinking cute.
I love
If
that.
it's not fantasy 50s themed in there, I don't want it.
Same.
It is full fantasy themed. The chairs and tables are all made out of wood. It is lit by lantern light, although not actual oil and fire, but sort of arcane recreations of this because fire hazard. The one thing that sets this diner off from being completely healed in fantasy are the robots that work. A slew of clanks that all have a very generic, like, white guy with short brown hair, brown eyes look. You know, like, default create a character looking dudes.
But like robotic or like
They're all clanks.
like but do they look you're saying I'm trying to get a visual. You're saying they look like basic ass white dudes, but like
their
Are they-
movements and their speech patterns are robotic.
got it, but fully looking human. It just like hello,
Looking human
welcome.
enough
Okay.
was
Uncanny
enough
Valley
effort was
human?
made to make them look approachable, but you know, like,
Getting
take a look at them for more than about 2 seconds.
Uncanny Valley.
Yes, very uncanny valley.
Westworld.
Think like Data from Star Trek kind of thing.
Got it. Thank you. But like
It's a basic white
hot,
dude.
hot white guys.
But like, I mean, look, if default white guy to you is hot, I will not judge you for that.
Yeah.
But yes, these are all the Skippy bots.
The
They are the Skippy bots.
Oh my gosh.
They are all variously numbered. Skippy's 621 and 622 are the waiters up at the front. Skippy 620 is the cook. There is only one cook in the back because it's a robot and can do multiple dishes at once. And then, of course, you have Skippy 619, which is the store manager. So it has most of the data revolving around, you know, operations of the business.
I adore this.
You just. I'm like, why is there no 690?
690. Oh, I mean, 690 exists, but that's not here in Fantasy Skippy's Diner. There are multiple franchises of Skippies that include sci-fi, western, horror, anime, gaming.
Oh, this is what you mean by fantasy Skippy's
Yes,
Diner.
this is the fantasy branch of Skippy's Diner.
I get it.
There is also TTRPG Skippy's Diner and Steampunk Skippy's Diner.
Are these all on campus?
No, this is the only one that's on campus.
Okay.
This is their full franchise.
Mm-hmm. Hey, remember that time that I played that campaign that had the Fantasy Buffalo Wild Wings? This is so much better.
Yes, because
What it
this is
should
meant
have
to be a
been.
joke.
Yes.
Yes. Skippy 622 immediately notices the lot of you walk in, and just the neck moves. Again, full uncanny valley of, like, the torso does not move as the neck just kind of turns to look at you all, an unfailing smile that just is the right side of wrong, and just goes, hello, and welcome to Fantasy Skippy's Diner. Would you prefer a table or a booth?
I'll look around. Do I see Reed? Is he here yet?
He's reading the room.
Well, as you peer,
That's a good double win.
yes, you very much can see your brother out. He's got a booth in the corner, in like the far, like, northwestern corner, where he's just kind of fiddling with silverware.
Okay.
Aw.
I'll kind of look at our group because this was, we expected it. He was expecting,
Yeah,
me,
me too.
Piper, and Calathea, not the other two. And he's already very kind of a bit skittish around just the two of us trying to do this. I'll kind of say, we, uh, we're friends of his. I'll gesture to where Reed is sitting, and then look at Alex and Ashlyn and go, this was meant only to be a discussion between Calathea, Hyper, and myself. I'm not entirely sure how he's gonna react to you two being part of this as well.
I made my own little roll to see how well I understand what you're trying to tell me. I did pretty good. So just kind of looks at you and is looks back at what is it 620 and it's just like
22, yeah.
622. I look over at him and I just go,
table for two. Very well. Follow me.
and then I also give like Ashlyn a look of like,
I nod.
And then I'll kind of, has the Piper. Did you, when I was talking to the 622 and I gestured towards Reed, did you follow my gesture?
No, Piper's currently
Okay.
seen a lot of this stuff before, but also it's just a bit like, I feel like Piper's just a bit like getting that feeling of just like, okay, you look human, you're a robot. You look human, you're a robot kind of feeling. Because
just
okay.
so caught up.
Piper's a pretty social
What?
person. Piper likes people. Plus, people looking robots. Know what I mean? Piper's just trying to get past that, even though obviously Piper's part of the magical world. You know what I mean, right? There's still some things that can give people the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah,
This is one
fair
of them,
enough.
Piper.
Especially Clanks. These are synthetic creatures. This is not what you're used to.
Yeah, so Piper's very much got the heebie-jeebies about the Clanks right now, and is just like focusing on that, like kind of like, just nope.
Sonata's concern has gone back to her brother. More just kind of this whole situation, trying to figure this out. She's gonna, as Alex and Ashlyn follow the server, Sonata's gonna kind of gently like put her hands on Piper's shoulders, to kind of, steer them where, they're going towards Reed. Look at Calathea. Is this kind of and then she'll look at, and as they're walking over, she's kind of leading Piper over. Does Piper look ahead where they're going, or are they more focused on, like, as this, we're leading away? Do you follow where we're going?
That's the
I'm
point
basic-
that Piper. Sorry.
I'm basically going either in like the couple seconds before we get to the booth. Either you notice Reed, or I'm going to tell you that he's there. But I want to know,
basically, as soon as Piper's being dragged, Piper probably turns, sees Reed, and runs over.
Okay.
Like full on just sprints.
Okay.
Aww.
Probably like similar to how I approached it.
And just tackle
I tried to approach it.
You full tackle hug. He goes, go! Second
And I'm gonna
time today I've been shocked at that. Okay. Hey, Arya, oh my god. Hi.
I'm realizing this is probably the first time you guys have heard Piper be called Arya.
Oh, speaking
'Cause
of, can we?
I've mostly been saying Piper. This might be the first time that most of this crowd, probably all of this crowd, has heard Piper be called Arya.
Yeah.
When this is all while this is happening and we're trying to find a table, can I have been like, nope, not that one, nope, not that one, something that like is fully within view of this happening?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like
Yes.
Fantastic.
yeah, like you're fully in like a you're in like a side booth that's like on the opposite end so that you can fully listen in on this conversation.
We're those best friends that come on the date and are sneaky.
Yeah. So that you can send a text that is like, you know,
Hey, I need you.
Big round
Come see me.
sunglasses, a weird fedora hat, fake mustache. I'm not you.
Yes.
I'm like,
so I mean like you guys also
You hear
Piper,
this too.
Sonata, and Calathea, you guys definitely notice your friends in the other booth because
Mhm.
the Skippy 622 is also there beside, being like, very good. And is this your first time here?
no.
Okay.
Wonderful. Here are your menus. We have a large lamb shank as a special. You may
Me,
eat it with your
it's like-
hands, however, it is not required.
Me, I'm just like,
Oh,
Thank
oh no! Oh no! No! Not the fun!
Oh, I understand I may have committed a social faux pas. Might I suggest a
Piper's too
vegetarian
distracted.
menu?
yes, please. But what do you want? I don't even know what you eat.
Just at the vegetarian menu, I'm just like, give us 2.
He just puts his he like drops 2 fingers down, one on each menu, and the menu digitally resets itself into a vegetarian
Oh, that's-
menu.
Perfect.
I will be
Cool.
back to take your order. And he leaves as Reed is kind of still holding Piper. I saw your performance. See that you're still practicing.
You want a cupcake?
And a
Just
cupcake.
pick up. Oh.
But we're not.
Later.
No, yeah.
Later. I have a couple left. That's why I was asking for later. Obviously, not by now. I had a diner.
Good to see you both. Scary, but good.
Yeah, we heard from Calafea that she'd heard of you, and I'm sorry, she'd heard of you, and we didn't realize we were hoping we could see you, but we didn't know when, and yeah,
Working on getting in so that I can back and properly. New wife? Assume that
we're married.
I was just about. I hadn't had the chance to. We had a lot going on. So kind of like in the awkward I hadn't had a chance to say I hadn't had a chance to say anything.
But I was just here like, you're married? Can I meet her? I'm sure she's super nice.
She is. She's very nice. I would love for you to meet her. There is a bit of an issue. Told this to Sonata already, but so the reason that you haven't seen me for a while, I from the beginning, I was sent on an espionage mission from Father look into Pixie King and tell. I fully expecting to get in, get information, get out. I might have sort of. Look, I mean, I sort of stumbled into the princess's room. I'm not a creep, I swear. I did not know it was her room. And she, my secret, and we came together, and I sort of, I sort of got myself romantically involved with the pixie.
Okay, at least you weren't a creep. I was just like, at least you weren't a creep about it. It was an accident finding her room, so that's fine. But I'm glad you fell in love with someone. Oh, I missed the wedding though. Okay, that sucks.
I sent you both invitations.
And then
Wait,
yeah,
that's what
she's
that letter was?
that's yeah, she'll kind of go. That's what the letters were.
How else would you not
I
know
have
what
it
a
in my
letter is
necklace.
unless you opened it?
I was too scared to read it, and it's in my necklace though. I
And then yeah,
opens the
and
locket.
and Sonata just kind of the sort of she just couldn't bring herself to open it, not out of fear, but more of just she couldn't bring herself to open it.
Yeah.
Which she'd already told Reed that.
Me, didn't. It was all very much. I knew that Mother would not enjoy. Pixie. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I'm still a little shocked that you're as okay with it as you are.
Sad I missed the wedding.
You're a brother. Why would you think we'd think anything else of you?
Worried that her prejudices on you.
They
Was I
just
enough to have your on me?
I mean they I suppose they just kind of they wouldn't talk about you ever. We kept trying to find answers and ask, and they wouldn't tell us anything. I guess that might be part of why I wouldn't know. Why I couldn't bring myself to open it. I'm not sure, but they just wouldn't. They wouldn't allow us to any time we tried to bring up you or ask where you were, they just changed the subject every time.
I don't want to not in con. So, got one last olive branch. Ever told
I'm gonna assume not because we didn't do much backstory.
We really didn't.
That was when you had the DM a free reign of the. Usually ends up being a bad thing.
Shit.
It's all right.
Personal experience.
I didn't know what we were doing with anything, so it's fine. It's just fun.
Are you about to find out what he did for a living?
I guess so.
Father is quite renowned spy for the Sealy. And trying to get me to join up with the family business. And on board. So they were looking for weaknesses. Sealy Kingdoms. Fell in love with her.
Man, he really fucked up his first mission, huh?
Alright, and then
He fucked up
it's
you.
funny because out of character, Piper. Me just thinking about this, Piper probably wouldn't like this because Piper's probably the most advocate person for put differences aside, be friends. So someone
Mhm.
spied on another kingdom does not sit right with her and probably wouldn't.
Oh, for sure.
Mhm. So Donna's just kind of quietly taking this all in, and you know, as she does, you know, she's just kind of sitting there, not necessarily the biggest fan of finding out what her father does, but there's kind of, you know, in the also there's a lot bigger things to worry about than us right now. They've got dinner,
Piper, who
you know. They've got this dinner with their brother, then they have a night's rest.
It'll be a really interesting Christmas back home.
and then Piper's just there like screw him. Like it's Piper's own father. Piper does not like it though. And Piper very much stands firm to their morals. Screw him.
Well, and you kind of hear him give like a nervous chuckle. I guess being a troublemaker sort of runs in our family. Tension on the first day?
That wasn't our fault
Hmm?
entirely.
So
It
you
was
know
more my
Gloria.
fault.
Do you know Gloria?
I very much know Gloria.
She started it.
He was being
You
mean
know.
to Sonata.
I mean to really.
And so I started a fight.
Started a fight.
You
Yeah,
started a
he did.
fight with Gloria.
Yes, I called her a coward. And
Yeah,
I
you did.
stand by it.
She
Well,
very
you know
much
what?
did.
You're not wrong. But that being said, I'm very happy that Captain stepped in, because Gloria's fists are about the size of you. And I think that if she had physically harmed either of you, I would maybe fly into a never-ending rage. And I am trying to steady my emotions. Find myself of duty. But I will fuck her up if she lays a hand on either one. Outside of Fox Sports sanctioned events, because I technically can't do anything about that. That's a thing.
I'm not going to get involved in those. I got a bakery club that we were. I started up a baking club.
Oh,
with
really?
people.
You don't say. That's,
he saw your performance.
I did.
That's
I was giving everyone cupcakes.
how that's how we met.
I tried to
Oh,
run.
so that's why I missed it.
Yeah, I tried to run really fast, and it turns out that I can't outrun my captain, and I can't outrun my family trauma. So that's, it's fine. It's fine. All sort of worked out for the better. And, so, quick question, just while we're, spitballing. What's up with your other two friends?
Yes.
I made friends with one of them while we were when Gloria stormed over. The other one we found in the forest. We found somewhere. Sorry. Piper did not say in the forest because Piper probably I forgot that had to be a thing. The other one we just bumped into.
Yes. The elf. Alex is an elf, right?
Ellis, as far as
You
you
don't
know,
know.
yes.
Okay. The
There are elven features for sure.
okay. The
And mom is an elf. You guys know that
Yeah.
too.
Yes.
the dark elf. So kind of was in detention with us after helping with the fight. And then yeah, we ran into the other one. And we were all kind of called about the same time for the same thing, and we were on our way to go do something, but we had to do this first. But we wanted to do this before we did it much else, and so we all just kind of wound up here. And like in the she's being like vague, but like awkwardly vague. In the isn't sure about saying anything else, and so is being vague and also kind of talking with her hands in the this is where her nervousness and awkwardness is showing, and her speech is a little bit halting, and she's using her hands to talk and kind of talking to her hands while also looking towards Reed, and is like I said, talking to and with her hands, kind of looking at Reed, kind of looking at the table.
So you all met Henshin, like from the incident that happened in the hall. When it comes to our fawn friend here, just sort of bumped into her.
Actually.
And now you've all been summoned to the same place for reasons. But before the reasons happened, this meeting happened. Sonata, I say this with all of the love in my heart. What have you gotten yourself into?
And she'll kind of look at you guys, kind of look at everybody, and just kind of go, I'm not sure, and I'm not even sure. I'm not sure any of us know.
He's
But
also gonna lean
we
out of the booth like, towards the other two and just kind of be like, "Oh, also, I'm Reed. I saw you walk in with my siblings, so I know that you guys are obviously friends. Thank you for giving us the space to have our reunion. If at any point in time you guys want to join us, feel free to. If not, enjoy your meal. This place rules."
I just give a
Piper
thumbs up.
has not moved from sitting next to Reed. Piper's just sitting next to Reed at this point.
okay.
And you just see he like looks over and you can actually see he the those of you who are close enough to see his eyes, you see him looking at the menu in Alex's hand and sort of see his eyes shimmer like back and forth like he's from this far back.
What?
Interesting.
And he goes, "They make an incredible fried pickle here. Highly recommend."
Production.
Sorry. So, you're all in the shit. Okay, that's fine. I guess you guys are. Are you guys like an adventuring party?
I'll kind of look at.
Alex shakes their head. No.
I'll
was
kind
gonna
of
say
look at.
That doesn't really make too much of a sense because I've never seen Captain Calathea in an adventuring party before.
Well, you know what the principal Defendus always says. It's adventure doesn't always, or you don't always join an adventure. Sometimes it's thrown upon you.
Yeah.
I may be putting that out of context.
As long as it's not thrown up on you.
Yeah, you don't always find adventure. Adventure sometimes finds you.
Yeah, that.
It is the adventure that finds you that tends to be the scariest ones.
I got my eyes on on this group.
I mean, I trust you. Trust siblings. They will do what they believe is right. Though they can be headstrong at times. And your other two friends have a penchant for mischief and darkness. So that's probably fine.
It balances out the order and sunshine that is your sibling.
I mean, sunshine for sure. Order.
Oh, that's more me.
That's more you. Yes.
Yeah, but it balances us out.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that if Ashland's chaos matched your order, like, two of you would create a singularity in time and space. But I mean, that's fine. I've fallen victim to a couple of her. Some of them, I have to admit, pretty clever.
You just hear like from the table.
Others fucked up my uniform, got me in shit with Coach Bainsfang.
Sorry.
Fine, it's
yeah. Sure.
Alex waits to hear about their reputation. Just looks over there, just glaring a little bit.
I don't know.
You know what you've done.
Your deal is. Most people don't know what your deal is, but
Smirks.
if you're with them, then I assume. Look, my sisters are very good judges. One thing. So, perhaps there is something in the lot of you. See that. You know what? I look forward to maybe one day knowing that part about you. But until
Rolls
then,
eyes.
all I can say is protect. And also, like, they have some serious attention deficit disorder, so if you can stop them from just following the nearest shiny thing into the pits of hell, like
To the pits
I
of
was
hell.
already.
Please, for the love of God, that's the name of the episode. The Pits of Hell.
the pits of hell.
By the way, just say this. Piper's already zoned out of this conversation, trying to figure out what to deal with these human-looking thing again. The glens again.
Gone right back to the. Yup. Okay.
One of them has shown up to your table. Hello there. Have you made your decisions for food and or beverages?
I don't think we went and looked at the menus.
You just see that, like, you just see that Reed has, like, one menu, and he's like, I don't think we've decided just.
As that's happening, they're at a booth, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk over there, pull up the table next to it, up to, like, make a very loud squeak as the
Oh,
table
I follow.
and just, like, sit on the booth. No, Alex is not a booth sitter. Alex is a chair sitter. Sits on the chair side and sits down.
Let's sit on the booth side.
There were longer tables if you wish to be relocated. Okay.
Shakes head no.
Can I get you all started with something to...
Alex points at chocolate milkshake on the menu.
And I'm like, I'll have a cookie dough milkshake.
Yes. Very good. He goes around and takes various orders from people, and there's a moment of just kind of... You feel yourselves kind of relax for a second in the middle of this kind of moment, like, realize that you've been joking, and you've been introducing yourselves, and what originally started off as a very tense reunion just kind of feels like a bunch of friends hanging out at a diner. So, I assume that you guys cannot tell me where you're going or what.
We kind of promised that we wouldn't.
Oh god!
The doggo!
Doggo!
The doggo!
Oh, doggo!
That's my yarn.
Look the doggo.
Doggo.
Oh, sorry, we'll just quickly say as a warning, Piper ordered the sugariest drink on that menu.
Oh, good.
And Sonata probably just got, like, water or a soda.
For the record,
Something, like, relatively basic.
never mind. Go ahead.
What sort of, like... I'm interested to hear what Calathea gets at a diner.
Of course, you've got to watch her proper diet and food. She's a freaking guardian and the captain. She gets a nice tall glass of cold water.
Can I get a diet water, please?
Diet water. Extra diet.
On the rocks.
Yep. Shaken, not stirred.
Sorry, you guys doing water on the... So, I had this, you know, IRL D&D thing that I did for a while. And that was what we would say half the time. That's what we started saying for water, getting water with water on the rocks.
I love that.
What was the one of them? Our DM would always just say the rock. One ice cube.
The rock.
The rock. Yeah.
Water on the rock.
One rock. And that became the thing.
Reed orders something just a little bit stronger to kind of take the edge off. It's like, again, stronger compared to the rest of you got. He basically just gets like a rum and coke.
Oh, I was gonna say a mudslide.
A mudslide. You know what? He takes inspiration from like the milkshakes and the sugary drinks and stuff like that. And yeah, he's going to get like a root beer float, but it's actually beer.
Oh, those are good. Not your father.
Not your father?
Yeah, have you have it? It's literally called Not Your Father's Root Beer. It's really good.
Oh, I don't like root beer or beer, so
Well, disappointing. Hey Kira, I'm gonna message you something.
okay. Okay. I mean, if you're not able to tell me, which is fine, is there anything that I could do to help you guys before you head out?
Reed, I would say just enjoy your time with your sisters. Catch up. Don't worry about anything tonight.
And the camera sort of.
Not all.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, you guys are, you two are talking, and she's kind of, thinking, like, is there anything, and then she'll kind of say, I guess after you guys finish talking, she'll speak up with what she was saying. After, yeah.
Yeah.
So
what
Reed
did she
was
say?
I was just saying, does Reed respond to what Calathea said?
Yeah, he just is like, I mean, sort of. Enjoy the time.
She's kind of gonna start off a little bit, like, hesitant to maybe ask this, but also if there's anyone who would be willing to do this without without asking a whole lot of questions, it would be him. But there's this another first year. Her name's Aubrey. I believe she was taking sorcerer classes. She'll kind of look at Ashlyn, like, I believe that's where, you guys were together with that. While we're out and there's a chance we might end up doing more things where we're out, could you keep an eye on her, please?
So vague, I love it.
For us?
Gotta understand how sketchy is. Like, you have to know, right?
It's we're I want to tell you. She's I would love to tell you if we could, but we promised that we wouldn't.
He puts his hand up. I get it. Aubrey, have a last name
Do we
or a description?
have her last name?
Ludgate, but I
Ludgate.
I can't tell you that.
Yes. Do we? Well, it was more of a genuine, like, I don't remember her last name.
You saw her.
We probably know it. Yeah.
Give me a knowledge roll.
Ludgate.
It's a good question.
Okay, hang on. Because okay.
I can't count for shit, Stompy. I can't. I fail every time. I'm literally just doing an increase, like single increase,
15.
and I fucking can't.
Fearful
I'm
15.
doing single increase. Single increase for this.
You do remember her last name.
You don't remember your own.
you don't remember your own. You sort of, in the midst of your explanation of her last name, you let slip just a little bit about her name being on her name.
Oh.
And him being like.
And then as soon as, it's... I'm going... I realize I say this. This is... this is gonna be a gift, so hang on. I imagine this is my reaction immediately.
Please be the Pikachu one.
No,
Oh, I
this
know what
in
it
memes.
is.
This is my reaction. I imagine pretty immediately.
For the record, the stream cannot see this meme, but
It's the high grade. I shouldn't have said that. I should not have said that.
oh yeah,
From Harry Potter. That is per almost probably as soon as he echoes what she said, she realizes that she said something too much and immediately reacts that she shouldn't have said that and goes, yeah.
And he just kind of again puts his hand up. Floodgate. Okay, I will cautiously sort of. You want me to just watch from the? I'm trying to the allegations of Creeper. So, and can I just tell this girl that I'm a friend of yours or that I'm related to you?
Yeah, that would be fine.
Okay. I'll do that. And your laughter and your joking and your patching up of various experiences in life, kind of as the camera sort of pans up.
Wait, before the camera pans up, have everyone roll an instinct roll.
What? Okay.
Allow for that.
Actually, stop. You already did, but you can roll another one. This is for a different thing.
I'm so confused. I have a fearful seven. Fearful seven. Yes.
Sounds like a good movie. Fearful Seven.
It's like Fantastic Four, but
instead of being fantastic, it's just 7 people scared shitless.
I am a idiot, and I may have forgotten to pull up my character sheet earlier. So yeah.
You simple being.
No, I had it pulled up, but the website signed me out, so I had to re-pull it back up.
What row?
Oh, I have a 0. Fearful 13.
Hopeful 19.
Hopeful 16.
Okay,
wait.
So you all notice.
No, 21. Hopeful 21.
Dude, your math tonight.
I keep on forgetting the +2. I'm forgetting the +2.
So you all notice as Alex gets their chocolate milkshake, they take one sip of it and they hate it so much. It's just disgusting to them. That's all. They continue to drink it. Even though it's just, you could tell they don't like it.
And you...
Okay.
You place that firmly in the pocket of weird shit about Alex that you may bring up on another day.
You also hear, can I also get everyone to roll an instinct check?
Oh my gosh.
Heck yeah.
What do I need to do for my side of things, Med?
Depends on if you're trying to persuade us of something, or...
No, it's just...
It's for them to notice something?
Yeah.
Is it something that you're actively trying to hide?
A little.
Then I will get a finesse roll on your... And that will be the DC that they have to beat.
Are we doing another roll?
Yes.
I rolled mine, I will
Hopeful 14.
I'm taking
Okay.
Oh, I got the same! Is the funny thing. I rolled a 9 and a 5.
I'm not noticing it at all, Ashlyn, don't worry. Hopeful, 5.
What about you, Zach?
Oh, hopeful 14.
Oh, 3 hopeful 14.
Did we roll 3?
And a 5.
Also,
I would
say
while you guys are drinking your guys' drinks, you just hear mumbles coming away from Ashlyn. You don't really notice what she's saying, but she's mumbling.
Okay. I assume we should not be taking hope points with these just because they're for funsies, not from GM
I mean,
things.
you can, but you're about to have a long rest, so you'll reset back to 2.
Oh, it won't matter anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, Med,
I
everyone
would.
talked about Chris clearing away stress, right?
Clearing.
Because of
You
my
shouldn't have started.
Because I had stress still from previous session.
Yeah, because you crit, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so then you would be able to clear stress.
And I do have 2 stress because of the whole I rolled 2 fear, right?
No, so the fear just means that either you succeed but with a negative effect, or
Got
I can bank that fear point to use. Typically, I've been using it to just add kind of a little bit of a negative
Little
to your
twist.
positive.
just
Which has
want to
been
make
kinda
sure that's
fun.
why I asked.
Oh, you're good. Stress is only done if someone has an ability that causes you to lose stress, or if you mark a stress to use an ability that requires that.
Thank you.
So yes, is there anything that you all wish to do either together or individually before bunking down for a long rest?
Oh, I know what I want to do. I would love to go see Mom tonight. Love is a loose word there. But can we take like a quick 5-minute break so I can run to the bathroom and get the dogs settled and then be good for the rest of the evening, hopefully.
Yeah, do you guys want to go ahead and take a quick bio?
Yes.
Alright, then I'm going to switch over to the intermission. Go ahead and grab some popcorn. And we will see you guys for the second half. And we're back with our lovely Defendus Academy students who are just about to do their final preparation for heading off. Alex, I do believe you said you would like to visit your mother. You are mute. There we go.
Sorry, yes. I was like, I'm muted. Yes, I would like to do that. She's been reaching out a few times. I figured I should probably go over there.
You sort of head over to teachers' domiciles. It seems to be basically one large hallway of doors on either side. And each door sort of leads to their own kind of bigger on the inside houses. And you're able to easily find your mother's, and I assume that you knock on the door.
Sorry, my dogs are freaking back.
You hear several sort of clicks and locks as she kind of creaks open, sort of cautiously looking at it. And she goes, "Oh, Ben."
Just kind of not.
It's a very sort of elven, an homage to home. So very sort of naturistic. Bit of like a fire pit center. Can I do like some?
Just kind of shrug at those and then kind of like look up with just the smallest hint of puppy dog eyes of like, you know what I like.
Because she goes over and fixes your favorite. Still, that apple pie up for you. and sits down. How have you? Next week.
Sorry, let me kick my dogs out real quick, just for this scene. Girls, out of here. Go that way. Bye. Yeah, out of here. Thank you. A little distracting. Continue.
She asks you how your first week.
Alex just kind of like shrugs. That classic, like, it's okay, I guess.
You've made some new friends. You seem like an interesting bunch.
Just kind of it says like kind of like friends is a loose term. Gives
Oh.
that face.
You're meeting new people. Step up from hiding. 4 of you out and about. But, well, I mean, I think it hope that for you feels good. Involved.
Like an face. Just kind of nonchalant about everything right now.
You got my email.
Nods head.
You've been reading them.
Nods head slower.
Interesting here. I want to be able to put my trust and
Real quick, Kira, how familiar am I with this specific, like, house dormitory?
pretty darn familiar because like this is where you lived before you were a student.
Okay, that's what I was curious about. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
If that I help smoother, no. If it's
I just kind of look at her like, we can turn off the teacher right now. Like, what's going on?
there's like an apprehension, not that doesn't want to talk to you, and in fact, you remember seeing a look that looked almost exactly like this expression
Mm-hmm.
when Sonata was talking to Reed.
Hmm.
You recognize the look of,
I want to
it's
tell
not
you
that
things.
I want to, but I.
Mm-hmm.
She goes, I just know we're very good at reading, and I count on your anything that you're very good at.
Smiles, like a slight smile of like knowing what she's meaning. The double catching the double meaning there.
And that's why I tend to communicate with you in emails. I just find that you can them at your own pace.
The face of like, yeah, it works. It does the job. You're not wrong. I do, in fact, read them.
And there's a look of playful frustration on her face, where she is trying to get a point across to you in a way lets her say without saying. Go ahead and give me an instinct.
I was wondering about that, yeah. Finding dice in the... What? Damn it. That's my fear dice. Hang on. Oh, it's very dark down there. Oh gosh. Oh, I crit on 6s.
Something's missing. Something has been trying to cross to you in these emails. And realize that you should probably, when you get back to your dorm,
go back and read them.
Revisit
again.
These.
You bitch, you put a secret fucking code in there, and I swear to God.
And it's something that she can't say, but not that she couldn't hide somewhere.
Interesting. Okay.
And she sees you calculating. You see her scheming. There is a shared smile between that is mischievous and very.
I get it. I get it from someone.
Very Fae-like, where you just kind of both understand in them. She goes, "That can be too." Look, I'm always going to be protected. What a mom does. I also know that you are going to go and find danger.
I give her a look that kind of says, well, that's what children do. That's what kids do.
So, I'm just happy that
I hold up the apple pie. Like,
every time till you get sick.
Never. This is the face she gives. Like, shakes her head.
Kind of pulls you to...
Hesitant at first. Actually, does not give a hug back. Like, just kind of sits in it.
Yeah. Like, she doesn't expect
this is
it
normal
back.
for us.
She goes, "Don't worry. Friends will have to have a big old softy. Dark and edgy." And she chuckles, kind of gives you a bit of a kiss.
She doesn't make a face at that. She just kind of sits in this for a second.
She doesn't make you kind of sit forever. Or let you go.
Secretly, Alex wanted to be hugged more.
Oh, for sure.
There is this awkwardness between us anyway, so.
A bit of a kiss in the... now, according to principal, you have a big day ahead tomorrow. I know what it is.
I give her a knowing smile of, well, you can't say your thing. I'm not gonna talk about.
She goes, all right, fair enough. But be safe, and maybe check in with Hector when you if he's got a new hat.
Wince my eyes a little bit. I have a question for you, Madam DM.
Yes, Queen.
What is my relationship with Defendus? Because I have known him a very long time.
He's seen you grown up.
Yeah.
He's typically very busy. Oh, you mean?
Yeah, just for a second.
Okay.
My sister.
He's typically very busy, but he has always regarded you with kindness, and when he's come over to talk to your mom about some plans or stuff like that, he's always come over with like toys or
So
like treats.
fun uncle vibes, or more keeping it professional?
For the most part professional, but like he's never come over to the house for just recreation.
Okay.
It's always been for a professional reason, but he's always been very courteous and very kind.
Cool. Okay.
And she will let you get off and back to your dorm.
Yeah.
where
So
you are
at that
able
little sly smile of I can't tell you anything, just kind of starts heading out.
where you are
Takes
also
my
able
plate.
to take a look.
Takes my. Oh, go ahead. I was
gonna say you can take a look at those emails.
Yes, I'm going to.
Get back.
I'm also gonna put the plate and fork in the sink.
You do. In a way that basically says like, "Hey, I'll tidy up, but I'm not doing."
Yeah, this ain't my place anymore.
Yeah, you're like.
But I know what's expected of me.
Plus, you know that your mother is magical in and of her own right. She's probably just going to do Daggerheart equivalent of prestidigitation.
Right. Yeah. I also drink tea. A tea drinker.
Do you take a look at these on your own? Do you bring anybody else in on these?
Nah, I'm gonna look at this on my own. Y'all can do your own downtime stuff unless you're here. Alexa's gonna go look at this. I'm mad.
Is there anything that anybody else wishes to do, or do we want to get directly to the downtime activity?
Downtown activities, I don't have anything planned.
I hate you so much.
We're good? Okay. Oh, there.
My Discord bugs sometimes with cameras and stuff, so I have to leave and rejoin.
No, that's fair.
By the way, during the...
We'll go in the order that I have you guys on screen. So, Stoppy, what downtime activities does Ashlyn do?
She's going to prepare and just get ready for the journey. She gets ready to like meditate and just like prepare for what's gonna be a long journey tomorrow. And she's gonna be talking to herself again. She's gonna be mumbling.
So the prepare is definitely going to be one of the downtime activities. Do you have any stress or hit points currently? No? Okay. No projects that you're working on at the moment.
It does not make sense. No.
So, prepare is perfectly fine. Calathea.
Would help if I unmuted my microphone.
Oh.
Headset. That would probably help a lot if I unmuted my headset. So, It'd probably be, I'd probably work on a project. Not anything particular, more like just get back to our dorm room.
That you want to go ahead and message me later on of what they're working on?
Yeah, she just probably plops open her sketchbook and just starts working on designs. Because, no one knows that the big brave captain's actually an artist.
Yeah, I love it. So working on a project and then prepare?
Yeah.
Sounds
100%.
good. Sonata and Piper?
I think we're working on our project, which I kind of forget what it is.
They worked on a musical together.
Right, we were doing that.
Yes.
We're working on that.
They probably would also prepare together.
Yeah.
They're in the same dorm area, so.
Yeah.
I'm mad at you.
the two-person prepare, as well as working on the project together, which will speed up the tracker on that. And then, finally, Alex.
I have not looked at downtime stuff at all, but I will probably make this one of my downtime things, actually. Yeah.
We'll kind of consider this to be your project of sorts.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Like, mystery project that I'm solving. She was... Yeah, because I literally... I went back and I was like, I swear to God. Because I had this thought, I was like, the A... I bet you anything that that's what that's for.
Hey everybody, I'm dead. And this is something that you can bring up if you would like, or you can totally keep.
We'll see. I think I'm probably
Secret intrigue.
So I'm going to guess that it's probably your project and your prepare as well.
Where the hell is the downtime stuff?
You'd be looking at long rests and
There,
short
oh,
rests.
I can find it this way. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, that's my project, and I guess I'll for my prepare. You know what? Prepare. I'm gonna look at it. Project. I'm gonna start like writing. So I have a bunch of journals. I'm gonna just I'm gonna pull out one of like a new journal and just start writing ideas, like a map basically of what the fuck this could be all about.
Sounds good.
Conspiracy board.
Yes, yeah. Like murder mystery shit, like connecting dots and crap.
The next day finds you all well. Because you have all prepared on your journey. Your supplies, weapons, armors, exactly where they need to be. Your spell casting focus is ready and at quick availability to you. You all sort of meet in the central area, knowing that the Lux Forest is your first destination. And is there anything that you guys would like to do before or embarking.
But they probably they got up extra early and she was doing laps before everyone showed up.
I was gonna say, do we want to give Reed a cupcake before we leave?
Yeah, give Reed a cupcake.
Absolutely. You guys know Reed to be a part of House Karada, so
He's probably doing laps too.
yeah, I mean he's probably out there doing some laps with you.
Probably not as early.
He's not nearly able to keep up with you, but he sees his siblings show up and be like, oh, I'm gonna take this as an excuse to stop. Oh, okay, so you guys are on your big old top secret mission.
Yeah, we bought a cupcake for you, though.
Ooh, I shouldn't. Ooh, but I should.
I made it.
My guy.
I made it. Outguard, it's funny because Reed probably has had Piper's cupcakes in the past.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely, yeah.
He definitely takes the cupcake.
Wait,
Oh, I'm gonna have to work out extra hard. Worth it.
does Ashlyn get a cupcake? Because she was never actually at the fair.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Piper has a second cupcake to give to Ashlyn before they
Yeah,
before they
we'd
leave.
saved cupcakes for the main team and then had extra leftovers, I suppose, and we
I
were
feel
able
like
to
when
give
you
one to
guys
Reed.
actually originally met up in front of Defendus' office is when you probably would have gotten that cake. Because they had a tray
Probably.
for everybody.
I'm guessing. No, Ashlyn's like, hey, can I have another cupcake?
Another one.
Piper just has a little box of spare cupcakes in their bag,
Piper
just in
has
case they need
pocket
food.
cupcakes.
Just in case they need food, Piper has pocket cupcakes.
Love it.
I'm sorry, it's just like, Ashlyn's like, I'm gonna have something healthy, but also something sweet for breakfast. She grabs breakfast before they leave.
Hey, Alexa. You doing good there, fam?
Did you say my name?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was mid-writing. I was writing down the things that we just
Oh,
talked about.
I thought you were passing out for a second.
No. I was writing notes.
I saw someone's head list leanly to the side, and I was like, no, not again.
Hey, no, that's my thing.
Also, Ben, as a joke for you, real quick.
Yeah.
Piper has as many cupcakes as Pinkie Pie has straws. They're everywhere.
Oh yeah. It's just like it's a cupcake tin of holding.
I thought you
But
could join a whole
only
Pinkie Pie
has
straw.
cupcakes.
The cupcake clusterfuck.
Cluster cup.
Cluster cup, thank you. I was trying to find a way to make those two work.
You
It
got
just
it.
wasn't happening. It's fine. Anyway, I'm gonna go down to like the kitchen, the culinary area.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make some breakfast.
You're going to go to the kitchens to make your own breakfast, even though you could go to.
Do the dorms have?
You
like,
could go to the
just-
you could go to the main hall that serves like magical breakfast.
Fine, I guess I'll go to the Great Hall and get some fucking pudding.
Dawn?
Back to skivvies!
Dawn?
Yeah, you head to the hall, and yeah, there's like various different. There's pancakes, waffles.
I want savory shit, like a quiche.
Oh, very well. You can get like little like personal quiches.
But like fake egg, not real egg.
Oh yeah, for
I
sure.
don't think she likes egg. Anyway, yeah, that's what I'm gonna grab, and then I'm gonna have that real quick, and then I'm gonna grab a piece of toast, and like a dry as fuck piece of toast. And like head out. Like that's my to-go item today.
You're like a 13-year-old girl at the start of an anime, like one shoe on, piece of toast, walking out.
I think I had for breakfast, like, Ashlyn grabbed waffles and some strawberries.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Love that.
By the way,
Speaking of
when they were at the
grabbing food.
diner, she had chicken and waffles, like a vegetarian style chicken.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Like it like on the menu it's like CHIK''N. Like it's
not chicken, but
it's beyond chicken.
it is the vegetarian style. Because I was looking at it was like, let's go with that because that's what I usually like having, chicken and waffle.
Yeah. You're all able to get your breakfasts in and meet up front and discuss whatever plan you have, or you can just kind of sort of head in.
Alexa's not here.
Huh?
Alexa's not here.
Oh, I know. She'll be back.
It's a plan when you have a violin.
Exactly.
Piper, right?
Plan.
I point to
Yeah. Yep.
have a cupcake.
Piper pulls out a cupcake.
Thank you. Also, I heard that you guys have a you started a club.
Yeah.
Baking club.
I would love to join.
Yay!
Yay! More people.
Just like, you know how like because Piper has wings, just imagine like a very happy wing flutter at that. Just like a happy wing flutter. Like a little butterfly wings.
As you are slowly but surely recruiting the entire school into your baking club.
Oh, you guys wanted to be on the mock sports team? No, the new cool club around is the baking club.
Because like Mr. Montgomery's like looking at a giant fucking list, and it's just like, well, we are going to have to say no to some of them.
The new
And-
tryouts.
Ashlyn's
Try
like,
out.
hey, I heard about this. I want to join.
The new tryouts is basically Health Kitchen styled competition.
Master Chef style.
Yeah, Master Chef style.
It's just like,
And the
well,
challenge is baking cupcakes, because the club presidents can't not be there, not be part of the club. You know what I mean?
So, he'll go ahead and hold the tryouts while you guys are gone.
Hey man, I'm gonna ask you a question. This will be for a later time, but I think I've figured out a project. I'm gonna hear your
Okay.
Sorry.
Matt, I want to hear your reaction.
You are approaching the Lux Forest, and it very much has a similar... There is a similar feeling to the outskirts of the Lux Forest as there is to Tenebrae, which is that it seems to be that you can't see very far into it until you enter, just because of how much sparkle, glitter, and brightness is in this. This is a Barbie's dream house of a forest that is just absolutely sparking to life with bright colors and distant tunes and melodies. Just are the most inviting things that you've heard. This is the background music to everyone's, you know, princess dreams or, you know, vomiting nightmares.
I forgot how much I hate this place.
So Piper as a forest.
This is Piper as a forest. This is Candy Mountain. Like,
I haven't had a Charlie the Unicorn reference in ages.
yeah, I'm showing my age.
It's the magical flower. Charlie.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was
Wait, one
just gonna
second.
say, anyone who wants to make an instinct roll.
Sorry.
Alex.
My water bottle squirted a bit of water out and it landed on my computer, so I was trying to wipe it off as quick as possible.
Oh,
Yes, don't
Mom,
short
I don't
circuit
think-
your computer.
I think it's fine. Like, I don't think any got into the tiny gap it could have gotten into. You know, like where the trackpad is.
fitting.
Alexa, you said you want someone else other than you to roll instinct roll.
Yeah, if you want to.
Oh, instinct.
And this
I'll
is
let Sloppy
something
do it.
that Alex. Is this something that Alex is actively trying to hide?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will finesse. I'm gonna need either finesse or presence.
That landed wonky.
So,
Ow.
That would be a 19 with hope.
I got a
So
9
I'm-
with hope.
18.
I'm
What's up with me rolling?
I'm just gonna say this now, y'all. I don't think I'm gonna be making any rolls during any combat.
We're not having
I-
combat this session, if I remember.
I don't know. If we end up with combat this session, I ain't making any more roll. I ain't making any rolls. I can tell you that now, because I got a hopeful 3. I got
Well,
a
at least we all rolled with hope. At least we all rolled with hope.
yeah, except for me, Kira, it's very fitting that I rolled 13 with fear.
Why am I the one?
There
Two of you.
is what seems to be like some of you are entering the Lux Forest for the first. The fairies in the group are not entering this for the first time. But where you see like Alethea's got like a now I remember why I don't like this place. The twins, you know, are quite used to this as this is sort of where they're from. There is almost like a hesitation to even step in from Alex. And going in, it seems like Alex can navigate this place pretty easily. Like, about as easily as they were able to do in the... They're certainly not happy.
Question.
Perfect description. Thank you.
Can I
Kira.
just ask something for clarification real quick before the
Please.
thing? Because it was a player asked roll, do we get a hope for it or not? I'm guessing probably not.
You know you
If we
do.
rolled hope. Okay, I'm just making sure. I just don't want to add a hope without asking.
Yeah, I don't want to
if
make
you
it so that I don't want to be stepping on your toes, Kira. That's all.
No, not at all. This is very character driven as well, so I'm super cool with that.
Yep.
The fact that I know that me and B both have 5 hope before even fully entering the forest.
For hope.
Is there anything specifically we're looking for that you think could lead you towards the wild side? You looking for a path? Are you looking for certain types of flora or fauna? Are you looking for people?
Wait, I had a thing. While we're here,
Are
you looking for Drake food?
glozes, my dear?
Those are the glozes.
While we're here, we might as frickin' well. But
If you wanted
wasn't
to.
the Drake food also in here?
Yeah, the Drake food is in the
The
wild
Drake
side.
food is in the wild side, yes. You have to
Right,
get
thank
there
you.
first.
I did not write that down, even though I should have.
Drunkenly, could we take 2 separate side missions while also doing this big thing as well?
You can. It would take you longer, but you certainly can.
I mean, we probably just, as we're walking, pick up glozes. I imagine we can find them. I don't know what they look like. I don't know how easy they'd actually be to find.
I will say, for those of you looking for the glozes, Go ahead and make an instinct.
I can't get much worse than this. I can't get much worse than what I've
You
rolled,
can
so...
also spend a hope if you would like to give someone else advantage.
Well,
I'm gonna take it with disadvantage, Kira. Even
I will
though
say,
I probably
if
know where
I-
to find them.
I'm like, if I roll any worse, I have to get a crit, so I may as well take the chance.
I got 17.
Uh,
With fear, but still a 17.
oh,
That's
I
it.
rolled, I rolled an 18 with fear on the dice, and then I got a -8 to that. So, wait, how did I get a negative? Oh no, sorry, -3. I can't read. So,
That would be 15 with fear.
yes, but what was that? Actually, what was that for? That was
Instinct.
instinct. Oh, add 1 to that.
Okay, so 14 with fear. Piper,
Burn
you
fitting
got...
Just re-looking at dice. 17 with fear.
hopeful 10.
Okay. Ashlyn? Or,
I didn't roll.
Ashlyn, and you're not looking? Calathea, are you looking?
I didn't pick up any side quests. I probably, unless it was asked to, probably not.
We're just
Okay.
kind of looking. Like, I don't know if we officially took the quests. We're just, oh, hey, they wanted glozes. We're out here, we may as well look for glozes. I think it was more the thought process here.
I would say that Sonata, you were able to find enough for one. Like, one
Okay.
bouquet.
Okay.
With Alex, you were able to find enough for 2. And with Piper, you were able to find enough for...
What a reward for this was.
Look.
Yeah, it was on
I'm
the...
just gonna note that in my
It's-
journal, like...
25 gold credit per bouquet.
Excuse me.
So I believe you're up to 7?
Between us, yes, 7.
Wait,
The 3
where's
people
the
who have
quest
looked.
board?
Sorry?
So where did you put... Because you wrote the quest board down somewhere.
Yeah, I don't see it either.
Can we have a space? Actually, an idea, Med. Could we have a channel in Defendus Academy that's for the quests that we currently have active, like a quest board channel?
I can totally make
Well, there
that
is...
afterwards.
There was
awesome.
a message in notes at the top. Current notice board side quest. It's just in... It scroll up a little bit in notes.
Okay, yeah. I just thought that would be a good... Like, it would be good to have, like, in the future, just a notice board quests
Yeah, no,
place.
fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so between us, for the 3 people who have looked, we've found 7 bouquets between us.
So, yeah, the 3 of you are looking. Ashlyn. Because you're kind of sticking to the path ahead while your friends are waiting, you can see what kind of looks to be this tiny bipedal ladybug creature. Big, sort of round eyes that almost consume about 40% of its face. Just kind of blink, looking up at you.
Blink, blink.
I blink back.
Heavens.
Hi.
I'm supposed to make sure that people who are crossing over in the last forest are supposed to be... Name? Pulls out a clipboard.
Pauses. I hold up a finger before Stoppy says anything. Before Ashlyn says anything. Do I catch them in time?
Probably not, because you're looking for bouquets of flowers.
Damn it, you're right. That's fine, you can do your thing.
What's Calthea doing?
Alethea is not, kind of checking out, other paths and stuff like that, making sure that these guys don't get into trouble. Probably watching over them for safety.
100%.
Ashlyn. Okay, Ashlyn's trying to think. What would our names be under? My name's Ashlyn.
Immediately sort of begins writing it
Dagathorn?
down.
I'm here with a few of my friends.
Business in the last forest. Just so I can inform people that you're not here for nefarious purposes. Unless, of course, you are here for nefarious purposes. In which case, you probably wouldn't tell me that you...
Out of character, I'm trying to think how I should answer this. That's why I'm like, why is it?
Well, it depends on. Is Ashlyn going to answer this question truthfully?
Yes, like.
I mean, as truthfully as. I mean. We were sent.
Is she allowed to say like what they're actually doing or not? That's
we
the
were
question.
sent, sent by a teacher, sent by Defendus. Like, we were sent by one of the
Okay, Okay, I'm ready to answer. We were sent by Headmaster Defendus for a little mission.
No, we know Defend. Where are you supposed to go?
No. Wildside?
Go in there without a plan, or you come out as different people. That could be a metaphor or just actually true. Here, gather up your friends, and I can show you.
Okay.
Ow.
Not a character. I don't trust this for one. Like, I don't know what's going on here.
Kira, go into your messages.
I don't like this little ladybug thing. It's asking too many questions.
Hence why I didn't say that much of what they're doing.
Well, I'm going add a character. I don't like this little ladybug thing.
I want to punch it.
Alexa, you.
I won't
find the rest of the group.
I almost did. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're able to kind of gather them together as they're putting their bouquets, wrapping them up and getting them in backpacks.
Guys, we have a sweet ladybug thingy.
I hear the word sweet. Eyes cock.
I hear that you find the side.
Yes.
Stares this ladybug down. Do I get a read on it at all?
Go ahead and give me an instinct roll.
Can I use well-read for this as well? Is a hope.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
To gain advantage. Disappointment. Still with fear. I'm rolling with fear here, y'all. 19 plus. You said instinct, right?
Mm-hmm.
So 20.
You feel like this guy-girl thing is going to show you, but you don't. It's unnerving to you because you don't know why they're being so helpful, but you don't get the feeling that they're lying to you. They know where the wild
Okay.
side is. They'll show you where it is.
I'm gonna message you something, though.
Oh, I suppose as well, I should know where you guys want to pop out on the other side.
I'm sorry, is he gonna take us to, like, transport us? Is that what they talked about?
He's going to lead you to the wild side. He can get you in. You guys haven't talked about where you want to go from there.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't. I'll kind of like look at you guys like, you know, I guess Sonata probably doesn't know an awful lot about anything that's going on right now.
So you were told by Principal Defendus that you're going to the Lux Forest Temple
Yes.
to check up on the beacon that.
Yes. But we also weren't supposed to tell like anybody. Like we're in like utmost top secret mission right now. So, you know, what do we say about this? You know, do we actually say we're going to the temple? Does anyone actually does I'm gonna say if anybody, probably more likely Alex. But like, do we actually know where would we know where we're actually going without help? Like, is this little ladybug guy our only way to get there?
I'm pretty sure we would have gotten some sort of direction.
Alex
like-
looks hesitant but willing to listen.
I mean, you can always just say that we're on special assignment to go study the beacon, or the temple that the beacon is in for a project.
Yeah, I suppose.
That works. That's not lying.
I'll kind of like
Temple specifically.
quietly ask Ashlyn, what did you tell it? What did you tell? How much did you tell this? How much did you tell them already?
I only said that I whispered back, like, I only told them, like, we were sent by Headmaster Defendus, that we need to get to that, and not anything.
Okay. She'll kind of nod, and, kind of, her, obviously it's her sister, her sibling's the Silver Tongue, but she's kind of gonna. Sorry, I'm trying to think, and I have people talking behind me as well. It's all right.
Okay.
She's gonna kind of, asking to take us. She's this little ladybug thing is asking about, taking us to somewhere else through the wild side. She's Sonata's gonna ask about this. There's a temple we were told about on the other side of the wild side. She'll kind of gesture at the group. We're interested, just kind of. I'm trying to think of how to word this, and I'm failing as I'm saying it, as I'm starting.
Temple?
Yes, we're interested in studying the temple. and the magics that reside there.
No, I know some things about the temple. Something to barter information, magics. Certainly, what's to come. I'll still bring you there. Interested to see what Defendus Academy students might have. Don't venture outside of the forest.
She kind of looks at the others, kind of isn't quite sure what to make of this little ladybug thing. So far doesn't necessarily have a reason not to trust it, but also doesn't necessarily have a reason to trust it. So she's kind of looking at the others a lot for. She kind of looks at the others who are older, not so much at Piper, more so at Ashlyn or Calathea or even Alex, just kind of any of them for because Alex is so out of their element beyond anything.
Alex is very clearly
Literally can't
uncomfortable
say
with
shit.
everything that's going on.
Yes, like I said, it just kind of isn't quite sure what do they do that we take the offer, do we wait, do we not, kind of is very much looking at them like, okay, it'll take us to the temple, but do we want to learn anything more?
Do I know anything about this temple in proximity to where we are, or anything in general knowledge of it?
You have not traversed past the wild side.
Mm-hmm.
You've heard of the temple, but have never been there personally.
Okay.
You could probably maybe put 2 and 2 together, kind of using ranger tracking abilities, and maybe get yourselves there unscathed.
Mm-hmm.
If that's something that you would like to chance. But you know that this guy's already willing to just take you there.
Yeah.
So the question is, do we want the extra knowledge?
Extra knowledge comes with extra prices.
I mean, don't we have some cool stuff actually.
Yeah, we do.
We have things from our winnings and shit.
You do?
Or not winnings, but no, it was the I got an arcane prism.
And I got the compasses.
Which I love the compass. That thing is so cool.
I got some really sharp arrows.
You got some hella sharp arrows.
Much sharper than that really sharp sword.
For the record,
here's the thing.
This was a
go ahead.
This was a party member of mine from a D&D campaign. Was like, can I find a sword that's really, really sharp? And I was like, you can find a sword of sharpness. He's like, oh fuck, that'll do.
That'll do.
And I mean, I don't know if I'm probably wearing the cloak. That's generally because I got this chaos cloak.
Yep.
I'm probably wearing it, but mostly just having it look like a regular freaking cloak. And I suppose people with the ability to see magic know it's magic, but probably don't necessarily know what it is, just that it's magic. I don't know if that's terrible to have,
Yeah.
wearing it, but she's just it's just a regular, looks like a regular freaking cloak. Looks like there's no, yeah.
So a couple things. One is, we're not in like a super big rush. We
Mhm.
could try to traverse this on our own. Or if this creature is willing and you guys want to trust it, we can. That is also an option.
Mhm.
Ashlyn seemed to have a decent conversation with it.
At least I didn't confuse it like mushroom.
Yeah.
I did not say that in character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say what?
I mean, I don't even think Lex is speaking in character.
Oh no,
was
I
saying,
definitely
at least I
am
didn't
not.
confuse it like I confused the mushroom guy.
Yeah.
Mhm. So, all in favor of doing it on our own versus all in favor of having him take us?
I don't. There doesn't seem to be much harm in letting this little our new friend take us. It's they
They seem to be just
seem
kind
to
of like
want.
blinking back and forth between like each person.
He seemed to want to help us.
I am
I was not talking in character. Miss Bam.
That was not.
Uh,
I'm not gonna be the one to make this decision, y'all. I'm too freaked out. Y'all need to make this choice.
Hi, Tessa.
if at any sure.
Passive, you said? Like, spell
I'm
that?
sorry for calling the lady a creature.
T
That's
it's like a T full Z.
Zed. What's a Zed?
Fucking GM is Canadians.
that in quotes now.
Exactly. Jade, is
Yeah,
that
yeah.
your what I'm talking about?
Alex
To
is
be
way
able to
too
have
freaked out at
your
all this.
name.
I already told you mine.
So we have Alex who's too freaked out. Sonana's not sure about like anything right now.
My brains right now is like, why did you tell this person your name? But that's not
You, I was gonna say you revealed your name.
That's out of character, by the way, man. About the
No,
whole.
yeah,
Like,
he's just kind of like looking. He's like, let's call it.
We'll take a look down at Tezek. Was
Yeah.
it? I go. For now, you can refer to me as the lullaby.
I stare at it.
And I do suppose, as long as I forgive my companions, they are a bit distrusting, as am I. We've had some issues in the past.
Look over at Calathea, glare for a second. Look back at this ladybug.
Not at all. I completely understand.
Issues in the past.
Tezek is going to fly up to, like the side of your ear, Calathea, and is going to whisper in your ear. There is a magical bird patrol side of the temple. They're not ill people. You don't have to worry about killing them. Make sure that you're strong.
Interesting they read you on that.
Fair enough.
Okay. Me?
What do you say? The lullaby?
She just shrugs and starts walking.
They will fly ahead, and I assume that the rest of you are following?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What?
It reaches a point where you seem to kind of pierce this barrier, kind of leading you into wild, crackling, multicolored forms of arcane magic. And it kind
Well-
of seems to be sort of pulsing around all. That's what's going on?
Does this look... Oh, I was just gonna... Excuse me, I was gonna ask if this looks familiar and if this looks like the right direction.
You can't really see that much of it. Imagine like
Oh,
a
is it dark?
sandstorm,
Oh.
but like instead of it being like blowing sand and stuff like that,
Mhm.
it's just like random, almost sort of static electricity of arcane energy.
Yeah, this sounds like an absolute sensory fucking nightmare.
Absolutely.
This-
Do not recommend going to the wild side if you have epilepsy. Just a fucking bad time all around.
If you are prone to seizures.
If you like pina coladas, getting caught in the rain.
And getting caught in the arcane craziness.
And getting
Hey,
caught in
man.
whatever the fuck this is.
Man,
Yep.
when they're following Tezik, that's what all this expansion. That's Ashlyn. That's what Ashlyn's doing. Like she's just leaping. She's just hopping around.
She's just hopping. So you see Ashlyn has taken to Tigger bouncing around. And yeah, just like every time that you land, you see this like like pulse of sort of arcane energy around you that just seems to arc off certain directions. It doesn't really follow a logic, but he turns again. There's a method to the road in which he's taking, but none of this looks like a road to any of you. So you're just kind of hoping. And he just goes, I'm happy that I was able to help you guys with your information. I hope that you're able to find whatever it was that you were looking for. Yeah, the temple is quite an anomaly to study, especially if you can get on the inside. I've never been inside. The only information I had to barter was that of the defense mechanism.
This is are we in the wild side right now?
Yes.
Can I look for Drake food?
Yes, absolutely. Go ahead and an instinct or knowledge.
Ooh, oh, can I use either well-read or gifted I don't know if gifted tracker would really help, but
I would say that well-read would not apply here because this doesn't follow a static like rule set.
static.
That
Really awful. I'll try when I get back. I can't see for shit. But it's a 5 with hope. Oh, sorry. 7 with hope? 6 with hope. I'm sorry, I can't read.
7, 5, 6 with hope. So go ahead and take your hope point and do me a favor and roll a d6 for me.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, a 6. That's probably not a good thing.
A 6. I get you to roll that d6 again, please.
Sure, I can't. Was that the one that was like, I have 5 choices, and if she rolls a 6, fuck me. You're on a 3.
3. If the roll was made with DM takes an additional fear. If the roll was made with hope, the player takes an additional hope point.
Oh, cool.
So you're not able to find the drake food, but sort of as you're like looking around, you get these sort of like shocks, sort of like in the small hairs of your arms, and there's like a neatness to it. You know, almost like a.
I like it, and I'm mad about it.
But
here, I'm
you're
gonna.
super mad about it, but you
I'm gonna-
remember why you don't like this. Because for a
Yes.
moment, for the very brief moment, that chaos feels good. And you're like, I could stick around here for a bit. And that's when you kind of snap out of it. Oh, right.
I just messaged you something.
Oh, very good.
Can
Just a
I,
little
maybe-
note there.
could I maybe also try looking for the thing?
100%.
Mhm.
Yeah, go ahead, Piper, make
I'll-
either
I'll
knowledge or
look as
instinct.
well. I'm gonna look as well.
Go for it.
Can I also look?
I'll use knowledge.
I'll do knowledge.
I'm gonna
We
do
just go,
knowledge
like,
because
jumping
my instincts.
Fawn just
Over here.
Now, I'm gonna go to each... Now, don't yell out what you guys got. I'm gonna go to each of you in turn.
Mm-hmm.
So, we're going to start with Piper.
Crit.
Great!
Crit on fours. Crit on fours.
Go ahead and roll a d6 for me, please.
Sorry, I apologize. I just immediately just got incredibly happy because I crit.
No, go for it.
I saw 4 of my fear dice and was like, oh no. 6.
Go ahead and roll it again.
2.
2.
They get crunchy for everyone.
There was a
Yeah,
little bit of
they're
crunch.
It happens.
Oh, crunch.
Choose one of your traits. The next action roll that you make with that trait has disadvantage.
This is wild magic. That's what's happening.
It's the wild side!
That makes sense.
So, Piper, before we go by your roll, can you please choose one of your traits to be at disadvantage for its next roll?
Strength. I don't roll with strength. Wait,
Okay.
does this last till we leave the forest or ever?
This is
Do I roll
this
with
is the
strength?
next one that you make. Ever.
Here's the thing, I don't want presence to be at disadvantage. Because presence is kind of my whole thing, right? But strength, if I'm rolling it, I need it, and I'm already at -1. So I need to I'm kind of talking this out in my head.
Well,
to
then
try
maybe
and figure
pick a
it out.
neutral. Pick something that's
roll a d6 and pick based on that.
or Dawn.
I'm so-
So the disadvantage is up to a -6, right?
yeah.
This room gets hot and cold.
You
and hot.
could pick either, the something that's a +0, when just be a neutral of, be a, net of -6. Something that's. But here's the thing. I know you don't.
In a
It's
sense,
one
I
roll.
have ways to counter it as well. If it's a necessary roll, I
Presence-
have ways to counter it
Presence
with either
does.
lucky or I have lucky. I have rally. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have a lot of ways in my reservoir using my hope, which I have max hope points now because I believe you get another hope on a crit.
You do, yes.
I am maxed out on hope. So I have many ways to counter whatever I get disadvantage on. Like to counter to if it's an important roll. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I will say that while you're thinking of which trait, unless you want to decide right now on strength, you are definitely able to find the drake food. Almost in like perfect little satchels for you.
You know what? I'm just gonna go with something neutral. I'm just gonna go with finesse, actually. So I have a
Okay.
+1 to balance it a bit. I'm gonna go with finesse.
Sonata.
I got a 14 with fear.
14 with fear, and go ahead and roll it.
Yes. 3.
A 3, if the roll was made with fear, that takes an additional fear token.
Have 2
Damn
fear
it.
tokens.
Token, you get a token.
I finally have a good roll, and it's made with freaking fear.
It is. However, the DC was 15, and you were able to find yourself a satchel of
fucking
drake food.
Finally.
Yay.
And Ashley.
12 with hope.
12 with hope. Go ahead and roll a d6 for me.
Every time I hear like with hope, I'm like, this feels like a Barbie movie. Like this is giving Fairytopia.
That would be a 1.
A 1. Re-roll the duality die. You must take the new roll. The new roll cannot apply experiences or positive trait bonuses.
Oh shit, so just on the, like, whatever is on the die, and that's what we're gonna
It is
get.
whatever is on the die. That's what you get.
Damn
So
shit.
you do not
Wait,
get the hope for your die because it is getting re.
By the way, I realized it was a 14 because I keep on forgetting to do the +2, but that does not matter right now.
Hey, it's fine because it never
I
existed.
really should. Yeah, good point. I really should start looking at like the modifiers first and then doing the roll and adding it because I forget every time to add my modifiers.
Because I'm in a slightly different spot and I don't have my dice directly with me, I'm just using the
Don't
dice
add
on
your
the site.
modifiers this time, Stroppy.
I'm not.
Okay, good.
With hope, I got a 21.
Oh.
Okie doke.
The
You
wild
fight
side
actually.
is on your side,
Oh
and with your bouncing, you are able to actually find a satchel that seems to be kind of stuck high in the air. The others wouldn't have seen that. They're all looking on the ground. And you just kind of pluck it out of thin air.
Just
You can go
realized
ahead
we're
and
gonna get-
bank your hope point as well.
I look, I'm like, that's a 12.
So I just realized we're gonna get like 2 new quests eventually because we played 2 quests.
you're right.
Yeah?
That's exciting stuff. Kira's like, oh, I don't have that many quests.
Oh, I
By
do.
the way, that is me, right? Like that, the gift I sent came in session, which I know your stream can't see it. It's just a goat bouncing.
It's literally just a little
It's really
baby
good.
goat just
It's a very
bouncing.
cute little goat. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. It's like how when you have like a picture that's like you gotta like shake it. That's your vision right now, and that's why you can see better now. Maybe your vision's fucked, and it's because you're
I
used to
am
bouncing.
tired.
And as you're like, sort of picking stuff up and making sure to stay with the group, as it leads you again, it kind of feels like you push through another barrier, and you find yourself
You can't ask questions.
in a clearing with overturned trees on either left and right hand sides of you, a large marble temple in front with 2 sylvan guards standing at attention. Upstanding trees as well, past the ones that seem to have kind of been turned over. And these guards look you over. Tezek kind of goes, "This is a bit far. Sorry." You know, this is kind of our you. So, enjoy, and I hope you find what you found.
Thank you.
You found.
Thank you.
And he flies back through the barrier and into the guards regard you and seem to speak in unison. Oh, what's up?
I said they regard us.
They regard.
Ah,
Oh god, it
I
hurts my
stopped
soul.
bouncing, by the way.
Why are you friends with me again?
Are you still? You're still bouncing?
No, I stopped.
Oh, you stopped bouncing. You bring your Pinkie Pie bouncing to a halt.
Piper was the Pinkie Pie,
No,
jokingly.
there's a reason why Med
That's
says
true.
that. But we're going to wait until the next downtime.
Oh.
And the guards regard you and speak almost in unison. As they
Aliphae,
say,
did you say anything about them being illusions to us?
they are not illusions. From what you have been told, they are a defense protocol.
Okay.
As they
did you
are
tell
they are
us
something
any?
that has been built here as a test to get you guys in. They're not real.
I see. Okay.
Um,
Sorry to interrupt you.
and they say,
My bad.
"Halt! What is your business here?"
You said that they're not real people.
These are not real people.
Okay.
You can still interact with them.
Yes. She's gonna kind of, we were she kind of, she stops, look at the others, just to kind of, quietly go, if they're not real, then we can tell them. If they're not real people, we can tell them, right? And they're guarding the place. She kind of, she says to you guys, like, more of a looking for some form of, hoping for some form of confirmation, and then looks back to the guards. Whether if you guys give it to her or not, she's kind of gonna continue unless somebody outright stops her and says,
No, I'll let
stop.
you continue.
But she kind of said, it's from that. It's like she's gonna tell them what, we were sent by Headmaster Defendus to check on the beacon inside the temple, because something happened and we have reason to believe that it may not be as strong as it was.
In order to enter the temple, you must take part in defense protocol. Do you agree to this?
Wasn't
She kind of looks at, she kind of freezes and looks at you guys, and then asks, "What is this defense protocol?"
Do you accept cookies?
We'll be taken through a very realistic combat simulation. The danger to those around you, to our defense protocol, is minimal. The danger to yourselves is very real.
She,
I
Sonata
question.
looks at you guys. She's never, like, been very obviously, visibly confident in talking, but she's the one who's kind of wound up being the one talking. She's not, like, visibly confident or anything. She keeps looking to you guys like, is this okay? Can I continue? Or, can I speak? And, like, if somebody takes over, she will step back and let them take over. But then she kind of quietly says to you guys, I guess we don't have a choice, do we? We need to check this out.
Look at you.
Fortunately, yes, the only way to be able to observe the temple's integrity.
So she'll kind of nod a little and look at the guards and go, "We accept the challenge."
Very well. In case of total fatality, please insert names so that we may place them on your tombstones. Before anybody says anything,
Okay.
can I get a knowledge roll, please, from Ashlyn and Calitha?
Knowledge.
Yes.
0.
Knowledge to, specifically to recall information. I don't know if that applies to any of your experiences or whatever, but...
Here, go look at my messages real quick.
Oh, go.
Oh, I sent you a bunch of things. But just the last few is fine for now.
Nice. You want me to say it?
Yes. Ashlyn, what's up?
What's up with me with getting really good hope rolls? And let me double check it. That is an 18 with hope.
E?
What? like, what's up with me just rolling really good today?
It's the
That's
Lux
good.
Forest.
You
That's what it
stole
is.
my luck.
Faye,
That's what it is.
Faye in the Lux Forest vibing, aside from me.
Stop. You're
you.
rolling really good because you stole all my good luck.
How many times I gotta look at this? Hopeful 22.
Hopeful 22.
Yeah.
Damn.
When the lowest of rolls between two people is an 18, that's pretty damn good rolling. So both of you can go ahead and take a...
Woo! I am in now max hope.
It'll be good going into this combat.
You prepare to sort of insert names for tombstone recognition, and something occurs to you. Something very disturbing. Alethea, you are known for a very intrinsic back at Defendus. For the life of you, remember what it was. And Ashlyn, I mean, it only makes sense that you have a name. Don't know it.
Ooh.
The combat
Oh.
simulation springs to life around you. Not waiting for the responses. And I understand that combats can be very interesting. And it is really good for you guys to know exactly where everything is.
I was wondering about this earlier.
Were you wondering about this earlier, Alexa?
I might have spoiled it for myself. Just a little bit. I saw it on your like, this is what Med's doing right now.
I have a question.
Now,
Or trust in me.
because I've switched screens,
Sorry.
I can actually do this.
May I ask a question going into this?
Yes.
Can I use Rally to give all of us a D6 dice that we may use anytime? I can use in the beginning of combat.
Yeah, 100%.
It's
Go
a
ahead
once per
and
session thing.
go ahead and remind me about that next session. When
Oh, we're in there.
we go ahead and get into this combat. But if you take a look at the shared screen, you will find that you're actually able to see quite a lot more than you were during the last combat.
Yay!
Yay! Visuals and
I'm
minis.
so
I like
inspired.
that there's two fairies that just look the exact same. Accurate.
Hello.
Yep.
Accurate.
Also, Med, my colors are red because it's fire for my elemental thing. You put green for me.
Well, I think it's just a
Yeah.
It's not
coloring
perfect,
of
you know.
whatever the
These are-
minis can
yeah,
be.
It's
Yeah.
just how
Because
it goes.
because Stoppy,
Yeah,
our
'cause,
wings
like-
are like black. Our wings
Yeah,
are like black
oh.
or purple.
Yeah,
It's
and
fine.
blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got this one standing in as Ashlyn right now. I've got Calathea here, Sonata and Piper, and then Alex in the back,
Yo, Alex in the back.
as well as our two Sylvan soldiers up here. And
I
This
see
is
there's
so
some friends in the
cool.
trees.
we have some
this
archers
is-
in the trees.
Yeah.
This is
Here, this is so pretty.
really cool.
This is also the first time, by the way, I made a map in Tailspire.
Yeah, I was gonna say this looks like you made it.
Yeah,
It's so cool.
This is made by me.
Hell yeah.
And
It
then
looks
you have
awesome.
right here our Lux.
Woohoo!
So,
It's beautiful.
I'm gonna go ahead and stop stream. If you guys liked what you guys saw, don't forget to hit that follow button. You'll be notified about when we go live. 2 weeks time, we will go ahead and start the defense combat simulator, as well as potentially getting into the Lux Temple itself and finding out what secrets they lie. So once again, thank you guys so much for joining us. Thank you all to my players for once again an incredibly amazing session. And we will see you, Caroline.